What's up, everybody? This is Kieran and Reese, so I just want to see Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and hopefully I'm live with Chain Echoes. Not Chain Echoes, I'm sorry. Not Chain Echoes, different game. Echoes of the End. Hey, baby. Hey, Rhea.
I see some handholds on that wall, but they won't get me very high up.
Those sections look movable. Can you get the water wheel turning?
Yeah, I've been really pleasantly surprised with how good this game is. Okay. Well, you don't have to. I was just enjoying some corn dogs, and she's like, well, we don't really have them over here in the UK. I'm like, okay. She's like, if you want them, I'll have to make them. I'm like, I never asked you to do that, but thank you for the thought. Ah, damn it. Almost. Okay, dog. You don't know what a corn dog is? Okay. I was like, what the fuck? And then you got me going there. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the corn dogs here, pretty much. That's great. No, I can't go that way. That's what I thought. Oh, hey, hon. How are you?
More interest in that adventure.
Yeah, Draken the Aging Gate's really good. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to introduce Samantha to it because I have it on PS2, actual legit copy of it. There we go.
Made it.
Ah, fuck, I died. This game is pretty hard on normal. It's normal. It's not an easy game. I mean, you can set it super easy if you want to, but I'm, gonna do it on normal, and you will die. Odds are you're probably going to die every combat encounter until you get it right. Oh, you have to let me know how it goes. Whew.
The tower's hanging on by a thread.
Not for long.
How is this thing still standing?
It just needs one last push.
Oh, no, okay, I can't jump into it. I was wondering. Yeah.
Get ready.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, crab. Oh, sweet, skill point. Uh,
That did it! The tower is going down.
Ah, so are we. Follow my lead. Ugh. Looks like that did it. You still in one piece, old man?
Yes. Though sporting a few more gray hairs. That's 2 locks broken. Should be just 1 more to go now.
Let's do this quickly. I'm getting antsy.
and yeah, I really like this game. This game is made by a first-time developer with no experience, and it came out with very little promotion, and it kind of shocked people how good it is.
I wonder how long it's been since someone last sailed through here.
A long time. The stories my father told me were all based on stories he...
It takes elements of, like, it's heavily based on Icelandic culture, which is really cool because it's not something you see in fantasy. There's, like, a lot of really unique landscapes and enemies. Yeah, except I don't think that they're boring. Okay. It's got a very unique vibe and creatures that defies the typical fantasy. It's got elements of Uncharted, because the game has a substantially bigger focus on platforming than you see in a game like this, with double jumps, rope swings, sliding. She has magic, and you don't just use it creatively to get enemies with like telekinesis and shit, but you're expected to use it for puzzles. It's just got a lot of really unique things going, and it's such a beautiful game, and it's only like
Been told stories of...
$40 brand new.
I used to tell my daughter stories about Haven. She especially loved hearing about the volcano. Lord of Smoke, I call it. I tell her it was home to an actual lord who would sit up at the very top, smoking his pipe as he surveyed his domain.
I didn't realize the story of Haven was so well known in Marseille. I've always thought of it as a Ceruvian myth.
Well, I suppose I have fairly eclectic interests, even by scholarly standards.
And it's,
But enough of that. This
Yeah.
seal, you said you don't know much about it.
No, not really. My father's stories made it sound like it was some sort of last resort. Built by the people of Haven as a final effort to save themselves.
But it failed, surely? Historical accounts all agree that Haven fell.
Maybe. But I have always felt like there was more to it.
You sound like you really enjoyed
and the story is really good.
Yeah. I guess I did.
I will say, if it was this seal that ended the siege somehow, it would explain a number of things. Such as the lack of first-hand accounts from the siege itself. In 200 years, none have ever surfaced.
Maybe there was nobody left alive to give one.
But then, if that's the case, what does the seal do now?
I don't think so.
How does it keep the city...
Probably on PC you could.
sealed?
I don't know. But you said it yourself. There have been no records of Haven's existence since it fell. Whatever this seal does, it's working.
I mean, it's definitely got some rough edges here and there. It is made by a first-time studio on a smaller budget. Like, this is a AA game with a dev team that's had no prior experience. But I think it gets a lot more right than it does wrong, and it's really good. And fantasy is a very saturated genre with a lot of different people in it. A lot of different games. Yeah, a lot of different games are in fantasy, so the fact that this game stands out and is so unique is a thing in and of itself.
Any idea what this is for?
I'm not sure. Aha!
Oh, you can raise the water level.
Interesting. I wonder...
Yeah.
should be able to control the water level here on demand now.
Oh, that's cool. See, it's the first time I had that. I can rise and lower the water level. See, like, this game has, like, really cool, unique shit in it. There's, like, you didn't see it earlier, but there's, like, these crystals, and each time it would hold things in stasis and rewind them to an earlier point in time. And you could use his magic, because he works with you, he can freeze things to freeze specific pieces. So you would have a dial that would move like through the time of an object and have to freeze specific pieces and then unfreeze them to account for the motion of it returning and going back. Like, they did some really creative shit in this game. And puzzles that actually make you think. They're not, I mean, they're actually, like, I had to, oh man, like, think. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. So this game, you know, it's kind of rough around the edges in some places, but it's got a lot of great shit going for it. And like I said, from a modest budget and a first-time developer, this is great. And like I said, even brand new, it's only no swimming. No, even for a first-time developer, this is amazing. And it's only $40 brand new. And I actually got it for $35 because it was discounted on PS Plus, and I had it this month. Yeah. Yes, there's like a lot of platforming. Like in for a fantasy game like this, and unusually, yes, you were expected to learn the platforming. Yeah. Yes. And then it takes elements from Uncharted with some of the climbing. You know, almost sometimes feels like you're using the fucking Force. With her telekinesis. And so it has a substantial impact on, like, a bigger impact on magic than you'd think. And she gets different powers. I don't even have all of them unlocked. And it's... You may see me walking around in the boat, but this game is actually pretty linear. It's not... there are, like, room to explore, like, to go off the beaten path and shit like that. But it's A to B. You can wander around, you can find health upgrades, magic upgrades, shit like that. But it's not open like God of War was, where it's a hub and you're returning. It's, once you leave that area, you're not coming back. Yeah, well, it's not short. It's about 20 hours. So it's not like, you know, like super short. I think it's a decent length for a game that's $40 max. You know what I mean? Like, that's the most expensive it'll ever be is $40. Yes. Yeah. and it's closer to 30 hours if you do everything, because there's side quests, off the beaten path, collectibles, yada yada yada. So for $40, I don't feel like that is bad at all. And thus far, every single chapter of this game, Rhea, has introduced something new. I'm on chapter 4. I think there might be 10 overall. I'm not sure. But each chapter's introduced something new. You start out on these like hinterlands with the setting sun and dales, and you're working with your brother. He's got fire, and then you go into a cave, and you're dealing with those worms. Then you go to like an Iceland, and you have the puzzle with the rewinding time and shit. Like every single chapter in this game has thrown something new with you. Like just now, the water level. They've not had anything like that in the game up until now. Each chapter is a different place with different enemies and different shit. So they pack it full of a lot of variety. So for it to be that length, like I said, about 20 hours for a first playthrough. And 30 if you probably want to do everything is not a length to scoff at all, and I think it's fair. And it's made with Unreal 5, but it is insanely well optimized. It's very high resolution, and their frame rate is virtually perfect. So, on an engine that people struggle to optimize, this game runs really, really well. I haven't had almost any frame rate dips whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. You know, we all have times where we're into certain things, Rhea. I've been in my horror mood myself, you know? We go through phases.
Why did I even pick this up?
Okay, loop back around. Gotcha. And like I said, I love the fact that she's yes, they are incredibly powerful mages called Vestiges. And they are super powerful, but they're feared because they can literally drain the life force out of anything. People, monsters, creatures, and if they're not careful, they can literally basically kill anyone they touch. So, because of that, most of the Vestiges are feared and ostracized. And this chick, her name is Rin. Her dad saved her. They wanted him to throw her out of the way, and he made her a part of the Watch. But she was basically, when her nature was exposed, she was basically forced out of the city and into the countryside and has lived as a pariah. So she has, like, abandonment issues and issues getting along. And along the way, she winds up coming into contact with this guy who's a friend of her dad's. And has to work with him. Because he's the only one who can help her, and she has to let go of her issues and also her fear. For the first, 2 chapters of the game when she was with him, she wouldn't touch him. Because, he was like, here, let me give you your hand so I can lift you up. She's like, no, I could kill you. And he's like, you'll be fine. And, it took them building up the relationship for her to touch him. And, oh, wait, I was able to control it and not kill him. But she has a chip on her shoulder because, well, people literally treat her like she's got the plague her whole life. Well, I mean, there you go. I mean, you know, if you don't want to play, that's fine, but I'm always happy to have you here. And it's just super unique. It takes inspiration from Uncharted, it takes inspiration from God of War, but it blends them together in a way that feels fresh. And like I said, especially for a studio that has no prior gaming experience, and it's only $40 max, and probably going to be cheaper, I got it for 35 PS Plus discount. It's really, really surprisingly good, and it's super unique. And I'm really excited to see where this studio goes next. If this is their first game and it's this good. Okay, I need to get to the... I was looking around for side shit. I need to get to the tower. Yeah, well, you're seeing the caves. I think if you would have seen the shit I was in earlier, you might have been singing a different tune. This is pretty, but man, you come out into this beautiful fucking Nordic village, and it is so fucking pretty. Like, you can ask Samantha, she saw it. I mean, it was show-stoppingly beautiful. And I've never seen another game do an environment like it. This cave is cool, but it's on the more mundane of the game's environments. There's some really, really just breathtaking areas in this game. Yeah! Yeah, that is true. Yeah, there are some games that maybe you like to watch more than play. You know, that happens. I've had people besides you, Rhea, tell me, well, I probably wouldn't like to play this game, but I like watching you play it. You know what I mean? Or like, I know some people who don't like to play horror games because they're too chicken, by their own words, but they'll watch other people play it because it's not as stressful. So I have had people come to my channel like, oh yeah, I watch streamers play horror games all the time, but I don't really play, yeah. I like watching you play. You know what I mean? Or like a Souls-like game. Those games are super tough for the majority of people. I know a lot of people who like the games, they find them interesting, but they're too tough for them, which is fair. Not every game is for everybody, and some people don't like that. So they're like, man, I can't play Elden Ring, but I like watching other people play Elden Ring because the boss and the settings is cool. So yeah, there's some games that are better to watch than to play. And, you know, obviously, I'm happy to have you along either way, Rhea. Ah, shit, I'm low health. I forgot about that. And see, you can drain enemies' health, but you can pretty much only do it once per battle. But you can pretty much, if you do it right, restore, like, your entire health. So it's like a strategic heal, but that's the only way to heal in battle, is to do that. So you can't pop potion, you have to try and get a lifesteal while you're doing it. Like, it's got a lot of really unique shit in it. And you could be interrupted. And, like, in this game, there's very few iframes. So your attacks, you have got to commit to them. You have to make sure you have enough time. Oh, see, I died. You have to make sure you have enough time to lifesteal, or you're going to get smacked while you're doing it, and basically, there's no point. You lost all the health you're trying to gain. If you try to do a special attack, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, we're all weird here, so... You have to commit. You have to commit to the attacks. You know what I mean? You can't just dodge out of any attack. See, I was able to kill that fucking crab and basically heal all my health. Because I timed the fucking life drain right. But that's the only way to heal in battle, so healing is risky. No, it has a special meter. She has 3 bars. Health bar, mana bar, void bar. Void bar is her drain. And you don't have potions. You either, outside of battle, you can use these glowing rocks to fully recover. See these, Samantha calls them glitter rocks, and I mean, she might as well because, well, the game doesn't name them. But this is the only way you can heal, and it's only outside of battle. So in battle, the only way to heal is by life drain, and the only way to get mana is by smacking things. The more damage you do, the more mana you get back. So it encourages you to be aggressive. You will not get mana back by passively waiting. That is the only way in combat to get it back, is by smacking shit. So it is like you have to be aggressive, but you have to commit to your moves. And like I said, kinda.
I wonder if this person ever made it to Haven.
This is normal, and it is brutally difficult. If you are not careful, if you're not learning the enemy's attack patterns, you will die. There is no button mashing. There's no button mashing. You need to learn the enemy's attack patterns and time it correctly. or you will die. In fact, pretty much any time you first fight an enemy, you're most likely going to get your fucking ass handed to you. So you can play it on easy. I think it's much easier on easy as you might think. But on normal, you are expected to learn the combat. You will not get by on button mashing at all. But it so far has never felt bullshit. You know what I mean? It just expects you to learn the mechanics and get good at them. Yeah, well, it is subjective. And, well, I mean, yeah, maybe you won't find this game difficult. But for me, pretty much every time I meet a new enemy type, they fucking kill me until I learn their attack patterns. Like, the average fights in this game are challenging. And some of the boss fights in this game really gave me trouble. There was this fucking, like, Irish Celtic troll bitch called Fiorna, and she does this stomp attack where she does, like, multiple stomps, and you're expected to learn the timing and dodge both of them, all of her stomps, and man, it's hard, because she has, like, almost like a dancer's rhythm, and it's like, boom, dodging, and fuck, she killed me so many times. But once I got it down, it wasn't a question of being bullshit, you just have to get the timing right. Yeah, well, I've also heard that God Hand is pretty tough, so I don't think it's just you. But yeah, it's different strokes for different folks. I've had games where I just excel at them, and I find them easier than most. Everybody has their specialties, you know what I mean? So... yeah, at a certain point, it's like, is this even a game or is this a toxic relationship? Well, it's definitely an accomplishment, though. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Well, I would do that, but, well, I already did. How do you think I got bald? This game made me rip it all out. Don't let it happen to you. Like, I had a full head of hair before I started playing this shit. There we go. Okay. That's kind of weird. Alright, I got this. Oh, shit. Well, no, I guess I don't got this. Jeez. Okay, that's really weird. Hold on, let me quit and come back. There was a glitch where it like throw me off. Ah, I get it. That's what you meant when you said punches if you're doing well. Oh, you're doing well? Raise the difficulty, Bob. Shit. Oh, come on. I have no idea what the fuck was happening there. I think that's a glitch. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm having a glitch. I have to try quitting the game. Let me cancel the game. I'll be right back. Sorry.